What is up, everyone, and welcome to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate discussion video. This weekend we have 3 major tournaments that are going to be happening all over the world that I wanted to talk about, and one in particular because it is super stacked. First off, we have Shine 2022, which is going to be happening in the US. We have some major people going there, including Cosmos, Dark Wizzy, Esam, Jackal, who's been on a crazy tear lately. Certain other players like Syrup and Tweak will be attending. We also have Mars, Mide, Zamba, and many or other people who will be attending the stacked US Super Major. Other than that, in Japan, we have Maisuma, top number 9, where we have Akala obviously being the number 1 seed there. But other than Akala, Gact, Hero, the Bowser player, Ken, Passeraman, Proto, Raito, who hasn't been doing as well as tournaments but still repping the Dog Hunt, Umeki, and Mia, who has been winning a lot of tournaments and recently just beat Akola with Game & Watch. So he's being Japan's number 1 representative for Game & Watch, and then obviously other people like Kome, etc., which is also another super stacked major tournament. But then in France, we have an even more stacked tournament, which is Ultimate Wanted 4, where you will have Gluttony, Leon. From the UK, you have Bloom Forever. People like from Japan, you'll have Asimo, Shuton, Takara, T. From Mexico, Chag and Skyj. Riddles will also be traveling, and Base Mage and Brutality will also be there. You have some people like Mr. R who have not been traveling to as many US majors, so we'll get to see them in action again. Space, who is still repping the Inkling after all these years, still the number 1 Inkling rep. And then the biggest storyline that you saw in the title, obviously, from Japan, Zackray will be traveling to France to compete in Ultimate Wanted 4, which is his first official traveling tourney back. He did compete in a Japan major or a Japan semi-major a few weeks ago now, but this will be his first official tournament out of Japan back to Smash Ultimate after he did a semi-retirement to play Pokemon Unite for the last 2 years, which is what everybody is talking about, because now obviously Zackray was a top 10 player before he left and was one of the major storylines of Ultimate during the first year, and when he made that first run all the way back at Genesis, all the way back in 2019. And now, after obviously with this new meta, we're going to see how Zackray adapts to it. It looks like Zackray is going mainly Joker, so he's kind of taking up the mantle of where Leo used to play as the Joker player. I know he still has a lot of other secondaries. Obviously, he was known for his Wolf, but I know he has a Rob that he plays. I think he also is a Mario, if I'm not mistaken, and he plays a few other characters as well. But this tournament is going to be super stacked. I'm not exactly sure who the number 1 seed is. I would assume it would probably be Gluttony, since he seems to be the number 1 player here. It would probably be either Gluttony or Riddles and possibly Shuton or T, but I don't think that Zackray will be the number 1 seed. But obviously here we have lots and lots of matchups, and now we're going to look at the projected top 8 to see what's going to go on there. Here's our top 8 projected for Ultimate Wanted 4. Obviously, like I said before, Gluttony is the number 1 seed, and Zackray seems to be the 2 seed, since he's projected to go all the way to losers finals. He's projected to lose to Gluttony. I could see this match going either way. This is if Gluttony makes it this far. Obviously, he has to go through some strong opponents like Shuton and some of the other people in his top 32 bracket. But I could see this going either way. I don't know if Gluttony has played a good Joker in a long while, because Leo has not been going Joker against him. He's been playing mainly Byleth or Aegis. And Zackray coming back, his playstyle, nobody's really been able to practice against him other than the Japan players. So I could see Zackray pulling off this upset and getting to grand finals, or Zackray could lose to possibly T. I would assume he has some practice with T, especially since they play in the same region. But down here you have Asimo and Riddles, which is actually a Shoto matchup, depending on who Riddles goes. I can see this going either way. Asimo is really underrated, but obviously Riddles has been on a tear. I definitely think that T beats Riddles unless Riddles can pull something out. It'll be Pac-Man, probably Pac-Man Terry. I doubt he'll go Pac-Man Kazuya, but this could go either way. Shuton beating Siskui. Siskui is really good, and I could see him beating Chag, but Siskui seems to stall out in the top 4. I think him getting 4th place at Rise and Grind was his highest placement at like a super major. So I could see him getting stalled out here in this 5th place again. He seems to make it. I don't think he's ever gotten to a grand finals at a super major, but you never know if this could be his run. There's just a lot of players that you would have to go through, like Shuton into T or Riddles or Asimo or any of these people. It's going to be really hard to get into this grand final, but obviously grand finals, it says that Gluttony is supposed to win this whole event because he is the 1 seed, but I could see lots of upsets going on here, and this is not even that is the top 8 projected. You have so many different matches that could go on here, like Bloom Forever did a really good run, and Mr. R, who has been practicing a lot. I know there's just so many people and so many potential upsets that you have in this bracket, especially with all of the players that have gone under the radar for a while, especially since this is a French super major. There will be a lot of players that do not normally travel to the US at this event, and I'm so excited to see what happens. But let me know if you guys are hyped for these 3 majors. This is beginning weekend after weekend after weekend of Ultimate, and I'm loving it. So let me know who you guys expect to win this tournament. I'm going to personally say that I think either Shuton or Zackray will win this event, but then again, Gluttony is obviously the favorite. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will see you guys next time.